Greetings, fans and flamers. It is I, Cobra One, and this is Fair Game, powered once again by GameAnyone.com. And our target this time, Doom Troopers: The Mutant Chronicles for the Super NES. What's the storyline? Well, let's take a peek. Yep. So basically, there's a lot of trouble to be solved by either one or two players. Just push left or right. In the options, you can set the difficulty on Wimp, Trooper, or Brutal. The default is Trooper, and it does 50% less or more damage depending on whether you chose Wimp or Brutal. Choose anywhere from 1 to 5 lives. We'll stick with the default 3. Auto climb, which requires a button to climb up off the edge of ledges. And joystick config and password, which should be fairly obvious. Anyway, let's just get right into the action. We've got two characters to choose from, Mitch Hunter or Max Steiner. Mitch Hunter has a rapid-firing assault rifle as well as a missile launcher. Getting super special weapon ammo, which you'll see later, changes it into a homing rocket launcher. Max Steiner has dual pistols which don't fire as quickly. Then again, he also has a slightly more powerful special weapon with a flamethrower fireball launcher of some sort, which goes through enemies. And then, with the super special weapon ammo, it causes an explosion which destroys all enemies in nearby range. It doesn't make enough of a difference that it greatly changes your gameplay, so choose whoever you feel more comfortable with. Me, I'm going with Mitch Hunter. And our first mission, Venus. Demogonus, the Dark Apostle of Disease, has found a home on Venus. Go in, hand him an eviction notice. The insertion point's at 300 meters in the dense western jungle. Find your way along to the waterfall of death, and then once across the waters, wait for sunset so that you can use the darkness to fight your way across the battle-scarred hills to Demogonus' throne. Simple, right? Well, nothing's ever that easy. In the lower left, you'll see our ammo as well as our special weapon ammo counter. Naturally, the latter's at 0 to start. You don't have to worry about running out primary ammo quite as much because it automatically refills back up to 10 should you run severely low on bullets. Sorry, Mitch, I'll get moving in just a moment. In the upper left, we've got the lives counter as well as the life counter. And there are many ways to take care of enemies. Grab them and shoot them, melee attacks, as well as standard gunfire. This is special weapon ammo. This will let us use that rocket launcher I mentioned earlier. This is pretty much a one-hit kill for any normal enemy. Also, if you die, it automatically gets reset back to 0. You can't carry special weapon ammo from life to life. So be a little bit careful. So don't be too careful on saving that stuff. This is health. And soon we should be coming across what we're actually all waiting for. Well, once we get there. Not these clowns. But this is super special weapon ammo to turn it into that homing rocket launcher I mentioned earlier. Kind of fun to watch, isn't it? Now this is a tricky grab, but can be done. You just have to nab the ledge edge, and then as well as grab the item at the same time. Come on. There we go. And believe me, that health will pay off quick. Alright. Oh, no you don't. Go away. And this is a regular ammo clip. Restores your regular ammo by about 30 bullets. Useful for storing up because, as I said, it slowly regenerates up to 10 if you run out. It's useful in the middle of combat, but during a boss fight, it can be your death. Also, regular ammo clips are randomly, and I do mean that, randomly dropped by normal enemies. And this is the waterfall of death as mentioned. You've got to use the corpses to cross, and quickly. If you're too slow, you'll wind up falling right into the chasm with the corpses. And also here we have a secret room. Where? Watch. Here, Mitch really helps out a bit because with the homing missile, you can easily hit this guy. And what's this? A continue. Yeah, it's the playmate symbol. Just deal with it. Note, despite you might think of this as a bonus area, you can still die, so be careful. And this is an extra life. Naturally, not something to miss. And where does it put us? Right back here. So you've got to traverse this again if you take the secret passage. So what's the point? Well, you did earn a continue, which frankly is worth it in my opinion. But also all the chests are restored, so therefore don't be afraid to go back and grab a bit of the booty. So what am I traveling back for? What else? Special weapon. After all, what's life without homing missiles, right? So, let's scamper. Besides, the music is pretty catchy, isn't it? Yes, you can get hurt by your own rocket blasts. So don't stand too close to the explosions. Oops. Well, that was my mistake. Let's try and do a little better, shall we? What? I gave you 4 bullets. You die. Go ahead. Down. Go away. Eesh. Damn enemies, not listening to me. Note, the special room does not return, so you can't enter it a second time. Oh, let's not stay too long. Health is nice, but it's not worth getting killed over. Alright, now the tricky part. Oop. Here, I prefer to use my melee weapon. If only because of the fact by using that melee swing, you don't have to burn off ammo. And here, just ignore him. This is a different story, though. Power-ups will stay on screen for however long it takes for you to grab them. However, if you scroll them off, they're gone, period. And this ends the first part of the stage. Tune in next time when I'll show you the second part of Venus. Catch you then.